Chapter 4. Strange System. What? I quickly glanced at the others and they all had a green bar on top of their heads. I slapped myself several times thinking I was still dreaming, but the pain was real. Huh? Why are you slapping yourself? Salma asked. I'm not dreaming, right? You are real, right? I asked her in a worried tone. Sorry, big brother, but this is all real. I also hoped to wake up from the dream, but I never do, and also why do I feel so energized? She asked, lying back on my lap while clenching her fist. I'll tell you later. Salma knew me too well and I knew she would realize if I lied to her. Fiona and the other two girls were clustered together in the corner furthest to the door. The remaining two, Vincent and Olland, were whispering to each other next to the girls. I focused on Fiona's health bar and a screen appeared showing her stats: Speed 5, Strength 5, Stamina 5 and Intelligence 70. I almost coughed up blood after seeing her intelligence. Was I really that dumb, or was she really smart? I turned and looked at Ashley. Speed 3, Strength 3, Stamina 4, Intelligence 40. She is in her last year of high school and 1 year older than me, so that was kind of expected. It's not like I am looking for reasons to justify my intelligence, but I've stayed out of school for way too long. Looking at Salma, her stats were Level 1, Speed 19, Strength 6, Stamina 8, Intelligence 30. Her stats were a little bit higher than the rest, and that's probably because of the hardships that we went through. As I perused through the system, I saw that I had 100 battle points. System: what is the use of battle points? Battle points is the system's currency. You can turn it to money or buy items from the system's shop directly, the system replied, and that's when I saw the shop option. I clicked on it and saw different items that were being sold. I felt Salma shivering on my lap, and as if the system knew what to do, it displayed a sleeping bag that was being sold with 10 points. Without hesitating, I clicked on buy. I waited for the bag to appear, but it didn't. Bought or stored items are placed in the inventory. The inventory has a maximum of 4 free slots. Anything that is stored in the system will remain the same, because time is not existent in the inventory. Note that living things cannot be placed in the inventory. The system was really helping me in figuring things out. Opening the inventory, I saw the bag. A small round light appeared on my palm, and it started materializing out of thin air. I looked up and saw that nobody realized it. I placed it on the floor, opened it up and slowly placed Salma on top, then closed it. Hey, where did that come from? Olland asked curiously. Keep quiet, don't wake her up, I replied harshly, trying to change the subject. Oh, he is just scary like her, that's what they all thought. Leaving a peaceful Salma sleeping away, I flinched and realized that she killed my foot. I can't feel a thing. Now that Salma was not cold, I felt a little bit warmer myself, even though it was chilling outside. And yes, I'm not buying anything else for anyone. Ding! Buy 2 more sleeping bags and get I free. Of course the system was trying to F me up by giving me an offer I can't refuse after stating that I won't buy anything else for now. I bought it and got the other one free. I got up and headed for the girls. Here, take this, I said, and gave them the 3 sleeping bags. Ashley tried to question where they came from, but Fiona stopped her mid-sentence. Thank you is enough, she said as she spread it down for the girls. Who is the other girl? Why is she awfully quiet? I quietly thought to myself, maybe she is just scared. She had a really tiny body like that of a 10-year-old with well-rounded cheeks. So cute. I couldn't help but mutter to myself, maybe it's because she reminds me of small Salma. Sitting next to Salma, I opened the system shop looking for more potential stuff. Oh nice, I saw a few good things, but something caught my eye, a book written, The Art of 100 Dancing Maidens. Not that it had dancing maidens in it. I'm not a pervert, but the special something that came with it. Beside the book was a weird blade. It was a 3-foot-long pink katana, with a purple flower drawn on the hilt. How the metal became pink I don't know. Everything was pink, even the sheath apart from the flowers and all girly things that were curved on it. The middle long part of the sword was blunt, but the tip of the sword became sharp with a slight purple tint on the sharp edge. 50 battle points. That's the amount I needed to buy it. The first 10 purchases were on a limited time offer, so I had to be careful with the remaining 2 purchases. The Art of 100 Dancing Maidens is a new martial arts that suits the apocalypse. Note that it only works on females. Please choose one female from your party. After buying the book, the system came with even more information. I took the book from the inventory and tried to open it, but it was sealed shut. Taking the katana out, it was even more eye-catching in reality. I originally bought the book for Salma, but did it mean that she had to learn it the old-fashioned way until she became a master? Brushing it off for now, I placed the items back in the inventory to gift it to Salma in the morning as a surprise. Hey, wake up Lei-shun. I heard someone calling me and quickly woke up holding my fist up ready for a fight. Where are they? Did the police come? I frantically searched the classroom looking for men in blue uniform, only to see people looking at me with confused looks. Salma was chuckling beside me only to stop when I looked at her. It's morning already, Salma said as she walked towards the window. Fiona came smiling towards me with the sleeping bags folded neatly. Thanks you very much, Lei-shun, she said while handing them over to me. Bo, am I supposed to place this in the inventory without letting them see? A bulb lit above my head giving me a classic idea that was sure to work. I quickly pointed towards the door and said, "Oh no, zombie." Even though the acting was trash, they all bought it and turned except for Salma, who looked at me with questioning eyes. When they turned back, I had already placed the bags in the inventory and was whistling while looking at the ceiling full of embarrassment. Not cool, someone who never spoke said while glaring daggers at me. Oh hey, good morning to you too, Agatha, I awkwardly replied. I could see Fiona smiling slightly, which disappeared when she saw me looking at her. I walked towards the door and slowly removed the seats that were placed to block it. Wait, what are you doing? Ashley quickly asked, as she pulled me away from the door. I'm opening the door, duh. Why would you want that? There are still those things out there, Ashley insisted. We are bound to open this door at some point. We still need to get F. Before I could finish, a growling sound came from somewhere. Everyone jumped back and took a fighting stance. Ha 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 ha. I couldn't hold it any longer but laugh. Everyone turned and looked at a blushing Ashley. Turns out her stomach was going through pain of hunger. I could swear that even I got a little bit jumped thinking it was a zombie. Having made my point, I slowly opened the door and peeked outside. Far ahead was a group of about 5 zombies eating a body that laid on the ground. I slowly closed the door and turned to look at the others who expectantly waited for me to talk. Is that stair the only way downstairs? I asked. Yes, Fiona said while opening the door slightly, peeking then closing it back. That's the only way, she said again. We can't stay here forever, I said, and as if the system was listening it appeared. Clear the roof and the 5th floor for rewards. Where is the school cafeteria? I asked. It's on the 3rd floor, Fiona replied. I was hoping it would be a bit closer, but of course Lady Luck is still asleep. Okay, nobody comes out whatsoever, okay? I said while looking at Salma. She slowly approached me, opened the door and stepped out. What are you? Don't speak too loud, the zombies will hear you, she interrupted casually. On her hand was her trusty wooden weapon. I followed her out and stood beside her. 5 of them. If you don't let me kill them, I will tell Fiona you are virgin.